Welcome to Real Money Talks, how to make money, manage money, and invest money. Your Real Money Talks host, Laurel Langmeyer, gets straight to the point about what it actually takes to make money and build lasting wealth in today's changing economic climate. If you're ready to get the financial results you've always dreamed of, keep listening. Real Money Talks is the right place for you. And now here's your host, Laurel Langmeyer.
Hi, this is Laurel. Welcome back to Laurel's Real Money Talks, where we bring you amazing people who are making money, keeping money, investing money with a team, and just different ideas. So today we're about the making money category. I have James Gilbert with me. We're here in Chicago doing our podcast, and we are like the funniest podcasters ever today. So James I met and really met him as the knife guy, and then come to find out he's really the gadget guy. He's got these cool zip tie things. He's got the fidget, spinners that it's become world renowned. So James, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
So talk a little bit about how did you get into selling all this stuff? I mean, you sell I really think you should get Gilbert the gadget guy because you're successful at selling a variety of things. So tell our folks, how do you do it?
Well, it started about 5 years ago. I found a product. It was really neat. It was called a grip stick. And it was a unique thing that come from Europe. It'd been there 20 years, successful in Europe, 200 million in sales, and it hadn't come to the United States yet. But it was a perfect product. A company called First to Market brought it here, and I found it by accident at a flea market, and it was weird. But one thing led to another, and I started selling it just at weekend events and shows that was cheap and around the house, and it was a great thing. And I got an invitation to a national show that was the first time it came. It's been in Canada. It was a Canadian bacon sweet show, and they came to the United States to make America's bacon sweet show, the first one. And I got an invitation to it, and I was getting it secondhand, and I went there, and it was expensive. We done about $5,000, and it was the first time, and the company heard about me because I was buying it secondhand from somebody. And the next thing I got was they was giving me shows. I was hooked direct. Next thing, I'm doing 40 to 50 shows a year, and as it goes on, I find new products that are successful or unique, and not everybody has them, and that's what you got to do is have unique stuff. You can't have products that are like jewelry. It's a bidding war. Who has the most? Who has the cheapest?
Right.
It's got to be unique things that help somebody. There's got to be a reason why somebody wants it. There's a lot of things that make it where you can make money. So give us the spread. Are these three things the primary three things? Have you done other things? So and then talk about how you got the knives and how'd you get the fidget spinners? Because I can tell you, our kids, he's got 10-year-old, they got a 10-year-old, those both playing in the hotel here in Chicago, and my daughter's eyes lit up when you showed up with a big box of fidget spinners. So, are these the three things that you sell? Well, the fidgets is new. I've only had them about 8 weeks.
You would tell them how much you've made in 8 weeks.
We've done almost a little over 30,000 with the fidgets in 8 weeks. And I mean, it's overpowered all my other products right now. I mean, you just can't do more than one at a thing. It just overpowers it. So what sells is what you sell. I mean, we've done bamboo pillows, we've done a chopper, a peeler, a slicer, all kinds of different gadgets. I have the grip sticks. We had silicone lids. We've had stretch lids. Anything that at the time new products come. We've got stubby strips. I also had another product made by Thermos. It's called, I can't even think of the name of it. It's something that competes with like Yeti or anything like that.
But how do you get them? So I know a lot of people listening saying, like, how did you, let's just use the fidget spinner because that's kind of the hottest new thing. So
right.
how do you just get them through wholesaling? Like, I mean, how do you find the products? I think most people, like you said earlier, the cost to just bring them in, you know, there's an inventory
right.
cost. So talk about kind of how you find it and how do you, you know, manage the finance of it.
Well, about 8 weeks ago, my kid came home and I'd never heard of a spinner. Didn't know what it was, never heard of it. He goes, gotta have a spinner. Everybody at school's got a spinner. Gotta have one tomorrow. So we went to 7-Eleven. They was sold out. Walgreens, everybody sold out. And the next day, a friend of mine, well, one of my wholesalers, he called me. He goes, the new thing, spinners. I got some spinners. You want some? So I said, of course, I'll take some spinners. And I got 100 of them. And I went to a show that we completely got rained out. I mean, it rained for 3 days on the show. And I sold all 100 spinners. That's the only thing that kept me alive from just breaking even. And I met a couple connections there, and I found a wholesaler or two that I could buy downtown Chicago. And then I met a guy the next week out of New York that's from China that imports them directly from where they're made. So I've got a direct line, and it just catapulted one to the next. In the last 8 weeks, I went from never knowing what it is to be the fidget king. I've got 120 styles, and we've been through thousands of spinners, and the kids just love them. Will it last for a long time? But it's hot right now. And then you move right on to the next hot product. That's how you got to stay alive with that.
So it's hot products right now, having access.
Right.
And then how do you just like put the inventory on a credit card? I mean, you just know that you've got to carry a line and make sure that you make your margin. How do you make that all work for those that are listening? How do you make that part work?
Well, I am a C Corp. I have corporate credit cards. I have a line of credit that is a business line of credit. Mm-hmm. That's how I run shows. I have $20,000 worth of shows out. Everything up to 6 months from now, I made payment today to the boat show in January.
Wow.
Which is downtown. So I got to carry.
What you mean by EMC Corp. I have.
Oops. That's okay. So start again. So you went to the boat show.
I have inventory on paying shows from now to 6 months from now, and I run that on the line of credit. I run everything through a credit card, and then I convert it over to, I pay most of it down, but without that, I couldn't run the business.
Yeah.
It's just a line of credit, and you just keep rolling it. The more you get, the better it gets. You know,
And then
inventory.
how much do the shows cost you typically on average? What's it cost to have a booth at a show?
Well, some of the festivals will run, say, $300, $350. Some of the state fairs is $1,000, but it's really good. It's 10 days. The boat show, it's a 5-day show. 50,000 people come through. It was like 1,100. Some of the county fairs, depending on what you have, would be from 400 to 800. So you got to do a certain amount of volume just to pay for what your show cost, your inventory. So the first 1,500 you sell at a lot of the shows, it's just break even.
Yeah.
And then you make money. So.
But then, so of all the products that you've sold, right? I mean, at the last show you gave me a beautifully, engraved knife. Are the knives the higher end of the price points that you are doing, or what's the kind of range? If somebody's listening going, man, I want to get into the gadget game like, James is. And by the way, those of you listening, if you want to talk to him personally and learn more about him, I think we should do a little mentoring program for you.
Right.
We should, have people pay you to teach them this. Go to AskLaurel.com, put in your name, your phone number, and email, and say, I love, James Gilbert, the gadget guy. And the more feedback you give us, the more we will continue to interview and then bring him to you. And if you want a private meeting and to have him consult with you on how to start it up in your area, then just go to AskLaurel.com. So speaking of that, I mean, have you ever consulted anybody now that I just kind of offered it up?
I have a few. We've had a few people that wanted to sell like the grip sticks. There's only about 50 of us nationwide that do sell that product, so it's a very unique product. but it's very controlled. Like all my shows, I register them with corporate, which is first to market in Ohio. So each year I do a lot of the same shows, but I still have to register the show so we don't overlap each other. Mm-hmm. And there ain't two people selling the same product at the same show. That's where it turns into a price war.
Yeah.
Same thing with the knives, but the knives are a lot higher end. It's a lot higher clientele. A lot of the gadgets are a $20 product. It's a pitch item. It's an impulse buy. Oh, I like it. I need it. $20.
Yeah.
The knives are more, it's like buying a high-end set of pots and pans. I want them. Can I afford them? It's a little bit of an impulse buy if you buy one knife, but if you're buying the set, you'll go home, you'll think about it, you'll come back, you buy it. It's like buying the pots and pans that you'll have the rest of your life. It's an investment.
Yeah. Interesting. So this is how you make most of your money. I mean, you're making like really good money selling gadgets to people. Are you going to keep doing this?
This is all I do.
That's so good.
I mean,
so one other question. I know we're getting to the end of a podcast really quick, Bo. I like we've talked about this on our tour through Chicago. You're not online very much with this. So is this really a show type of a product, or have you ever tried to go online? Could you do gadgets online, or is the competition out there a whole different game?
The competition ain't. It's the regulations I have with some of the products. To be a distributor, corporate carries the only website that does carry it. Now I do have like on the knives, I have a code that you can use the corporate website. I can give you like 40% off. You can put a code in and it'll give you the discount, and the knives will be accounted to me as far as selling them. The grip sticks is kind of a $20 product. You can't really sell them online. You're not supposed to. It's a $20. The corporate holds it.
Interesting.
It's really, to get them for the shows, they kind of frown on you trying to sell them even on eBay or
Amazon.
Well,
Can you go Amazon?
corporate has them on Amazon, so
Got
they
it.
are doing Amazon. The knives, they're nowhere. You can't get them on Amazon. You can't see them on eBay. There's only website is RhinelandCutlery.com.
Which is at corporate.
Right. But you can get a discount by using my code on the corporate website, which is JSG40, which will automatically just give you 40% off retail instantly.
And so they use that code. They go where? Say that one more time. Because these
Rhine-
knives are amazing, folks. Amazing. So go.
It's RhinelandCutlery.com. It's the corporate website, but at the end it'll have you a code, and it'll give you 40% by using JSG40.
Perfect. Awesome. So let's help you sell some knives. My daughter's going to the next shows with your fidget spinners and going to do a little 50-50 margin or whatever you're negotiating with my daughter because she likes to sell. So funny. People asked her tonight, what do you sell? She's, I sell this fidget spinner. She's so cute. So thanks for being here, James. Those of you, again, that want to learn more from him, he's got one of those businesses that are very, very rare. And some of you have no idea how to do it. So, again, go to AskLaurel.com, put in your name, phone number, and email, and say, I want to hear from James Gilbert, the Gadget Guy. We'll talk soon. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for joining Laurel for this segment of Real Money Talks, how to make money, manage money, and invest money. To continue this new conversation and to find free resources to support your wealth creation, visit AskLaurel.com/podcast gifts. That's AskLoral.com/podcast gifts. Thanks for listening and join us again soon. New episodes are released every week.